Obaseki don inspect the School of Nursing project, say students go resume November. Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki don inspect the State School of Nursing project for Benin for pre-accreditation before the pre-accreditation team go come inspect the project. Obaseki carry waka round in and outside the building to see for him eyes where the project don waka reach. The governor yarn say na human capacity development of Edo people dem before people go fit dey tanda for economic growth, as e go continue to dey make investment for human capacity development because na the koko of a government be that.
I think it's, the jury is out there. Do you, having seen what has happened here in the last 6 months, think it's money well spent? Do you?
I do.
Okay. Certainly we have continued to make investments in our human capacity development. As you'll see when we go and inspect the College of Agriculture, some similar development is going on there. Our emphasis as a government is building our human capacity of our people. So it's only when you develop the human capacity can you now position your people for real economic growth. A lot of people may not understand it. They want to continue with business as usual. They want to see only physical infrastructure, but it's the human beings that build physical infrastructure. And so, generally speaking, as a government, our emphasis is on building the human capacity of Edo people.
Obaseki still talk say e no balance if people dey travel go abroad for healthcare matter when dem get plenty ogbonge doctors, nurses, plus healthcare practitioners dem for the state. Na why dem as government need to fix the healthcare system and build a school of nursing to international standard for the state. E no fail to praise the nurses dem, as e yarn say dem be key elements for healthcare chain, as dem dey provide after-care services when doctors don finish their consultations and operations.
Healthcare. Why healthcare? We are all witnesses to what happened last year with the pandemic and the unraveling of our healthcare system. How we could see how weak our healthcare system had become. Last year with COVID, didn't matter how much money you have. If you found yourself ill, sick, you had no chance of leaving this country. And so it raised the fundamental issue: can we continue to operate like this as a state, where we now seek for our healthcare needs from abroad or outside of the state? It is not that we don't have the requisite human resources. We do. We have more than 5,000 doctors within a 50-mile radius of Benin City. So it's not the human capacity, it's the facilities. And doctors are only one, segment of the healthcare chain. I think one key element to the healthcare chain are nurses who provide after-care services after the doctors have finished their own consultations and operations. And so for us, rebuilding a nursing school to an international standard is become, something that we cannot run away from. And this is what you are seeing here today, that we have come in here for a pre-accreditation visit. The pre-accreditation team will be visiting this weekend, and I wanted to make sure myself that the place is ready for the team to inspect, so that we don't have any hiccups in terms of the accreditation. The staff have been recruited, like you can see. The work on the physical infrastructure is going on. The demonstration material, the equipment for the demonstration labs have all been purchased. The computers have all been purchased, and by the weekend, I'm assured, all of these will be installed.
Obaseki still yarn say students go resume admission for the State School of Nursing for November, as the project don reach 95% ready.
It's as you can see, it's 95% ready. We expect that before the end of the month, it will be fully ready, and by the middle of November, we will have received accreditation, and the students who have gone through the admission process will resume.
The governor wey dey make sure say everything dey well for healthcare matter and other sectors for the state still dey work project for College of Agriculture, Stella Obasanjo Hospital, Mother and Care Hospital plus other projects for the state. Other ogbonge pipo wey join body with the governor for dis inspection na Commissioner for Health, Commissioner for Physical Planning plus other government officials. Dis na the ogbonge informate wey TMC News carry come give una. From Benin, Osatuame Ogbeide.